I'm on top of a ruined interlude on a mat made of leaves.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel in this place?
Relax.
Beautiful. And can you look down at your feet? Do you see your feet there?
I do.
What do they look like?
There's a ring on my right foot, on my toe.
Does it have a crystal?
No inscription.
What does the inscription say?
It looks like snake skin.
Mm-hmm. Where did you get this ring?
A dragon, I don't know.
A dragon? Beautiful. I want you to look around. Tell me, are you in a mountain? Are you in a field? Describe the surrounding landscape. Describe everything you see. The more you talk, the more clear everything will become. You are doing beautifully.
There's a pavilion in front of me and an ocean behind me. Off a cliff. There's a pavilion. There's no one there. It's just an empty field.
Mm-hmm. How many toes do you have on your feet?
5, but my foot's smaller.
How old do you feel there?
I feel youthful.
Mm-hmm. Look at your hands. Do your hands look familiar to you? Do they look like your hands or younger?
They look like my hand.
Mm-hmm. Any rings on your hands?
No.
What are you wearing? Look at your body. What are you wearing?
I'm in jewelry. I see a crown. I see a belt with like maybe like a tunic. It's burgundy, gold, green. Something's across my chest. Not a shirt, but strap with maybe some rubies on it. Turquoise or adventuring color.
Beautiful. I want you to imagine you're standing in front of a huge mirror and you can see yourself completely. Look in the mirror and tell me, can you see yourself? Can you see your face? It's a spiritual mirror. Imagine a spiritual mirror in front of you.
It's like there's a mask.
You feel like you're wearing a mask?
Yes.
Are you wearing armor?
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like you're wearing this in this place here, or has the place changed on you?
It got dark.
Okay. Do you feel like you're still in that space in your healing place, or have you ventured off a little bit?
I'm off that ruin where I was, but there's like empty huts around.
Okay.
So nobody's there yet.
Uh-huh. Is this your village?
Yes.
Is there a name that you call your village?
No.
No? Okay. All right, let's move around. What are you doing in this space? Are you still wearing, look down at your feet. Are you still wearing what you had on or have you changed?
I'm still wearing the same. It's all similar.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move through the scene and tell me what you're doing in this place. Take me along, walk around. What are you doing here? The more you talk, the more information will flow through you.
I'm walking down the step pyramid. Now I'm floating to the courtyard.
Do you feel like you're able to fly in this space?
Yes, I'm flying.
Do you feel like you're physically flying or you feel like you're just energy right now?
Oh,
Okay. And did you say you were coming down the steps of a pyramid?
yeah,
Like the outside of the pyramid or the inside?
the outside.
Okay. Where do you feel like you are? Do you feel like you're in Africa, South America?
Central America, Central America, Central America.
Do you feel like you're in Central America?
Sure.
Okay. And let's go over to these huts. Is there anybody there? Is that where you're headed?
Nobody's there.
Where'd everybody go?
I feel them. It's like I can't see them. I feel them, but they're not there. It's like they're
Okay,
hiding. Not.
all right. That's okay. You're acclimating into this space. Let's just keep on, we'll just keep on going. So, um, do you remember seeing anything inside around the pyramid as you were coming down? Was there any markings on the pyramid?
No.
Okay. So where are you now? Look around you and express everything that you're seeing and feeling. How do you feel in this space?
I feel good. I see there's a lot of jungle area around. There's a lot of bush around in the quarters.
Mm-hmm. Do you see any animals?
There's nothing.
Nothing yet? Okay.
I'm just floating in the courtyard.
Okay. Well, let me know when you have found a place to stop. Where would you like to go? Where does your, is it guiding you to go anywhere or are you just going for the ride?
I'm just floating in the courtyard with the pyramid behind me.
All right, look at this pyramid. Is there anything special about this pyramid?
Where I was is my home. It has a, a hut or a house or temple. It's not big.
Mm-hmm.
It's
What
just
was it made out of?
seems like a limestone, maybe like a limestone material.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sticks. It's a part of the pyramid.
Okay. Do you feel like you're in Egypt or do you feel like you're possibly in South America or Central America?
Central America.
Okay. Okay. Now look down at your feet and As you're looking up, are you wearing anything different? Or are you still wearing what you were wearing before?
I have sandals on my feet.
Mm-hmm. Did you have sandals on before?
No,
All right, keep looking up, look down at your hands and look at your body. What are you wearing now?
I see a woman.
Imagine, can you see
I
something?
see
Go
a
ahead.
woman's hands with rings on it.
Your hands have rings now?
Yes, they look like a woman's hands. I swear.
You look like, okay, look down at your hands. You feel like you're male or female?
Oh, it's weird.
Imagine a spiritual mirror in front of you. Imagine a spiritual mirror. Look into this mirror and tell me, what do you see? What does your face look like?
It's weird. I,
Do you look human?
yes,
What color is your hair?
black,
Is it long or short?
shoulder length,
Is there anything on your head?
crown,
A crown? Is that what,
burgundy and gold.
a burgundy robe?
It's, it's burgundy and gold, and I'm wearing white.
You're wearing white, okay. Can you see yourself in front of a mirror? Can you see your face at all? Your features? Colors of your eyes, are they human? Do they look cat eyes? What does your features look like?
I keep seeing a lot of faces. It won't stop changing.
Start talking, just say one that you see. Focus on one. And as you focus, try to connect and see if you're getting any information who these faces are. Are these you over the different lives that you're seeing, or other people around you?
I keep seeing a woman's face, but it turns into my face.
Okay, so that's probably you as a past life. Okay, so let your ego step to the side. So it completely will let you have the experience. And now you're just going to connect and find out what information you can get from this story. So let's find out who this person is. So is this person do you feel important here? Do you feel like you're a queen, royalty?
She has a snake on her head, on the crown is a crown, snake crown. She's wearing white. She's beautiful.
Okay. Now look into her eyes. Imagine you're looking into that mirror, look into the eyes. Is this you, or are you looking into somebody else's eyes? Hmm?
It's both of us.
Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Now, what are you doing in this space? Are you by yourself?
Every time I look in the mirror, everything goes black behind me and around.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let's bring you back to this space where you are. Let's go on a journey. Let's see where she can take us. So let's walk along and tell me, where do you live? Can you take me to where you live?
No,
Describe what's happening. Are you just standing there? What's going on?
I'm floating. I'm floating in space.
Okay, so let's go ahead and close that scene. We're going to close that scene, and we're going to take you to another time and place in this life where we can find answers for your highest healing. Be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, and feel happening around you. Where are you? We want to find out who this lady is. To stay in this life, we're going to find out who she is. Where do you see yourself?
In space. In space, like it's kind of like a lot of dimensions are shifting and I'm just floating.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can take you back into this life when this lady was a little younger. We're going to try to find some more information out about her if you're able to. So let's go back to when you were a little bit younger so we can find out your story if we're able to. Be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, and feel happening around you.
She's offering somebody something. She has uh, like a chalice with this fire coming out of it. And she's offering it to somebody.
Where is she at? What's
Temple. I'm inside the temple.
Look down at your feet. Are you wearing anything on your feet?
Oh,
Barefoot?
yeah.
Any jewelry on your feet? Tattoos, markings? And what are you wearing? Look at your legs. Look up. What are you wearing?
It's, she's offering me something. I'm not her. She's offering me something.
She's offering you something?
Yeah.
So you are now looking at her?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now describe everything that's happening around you. Describe everything you can.
Fire torches behind her. I could see the sky behind her. It's nighttime. The pillars and the opening. She's offering me something. Trying
Can
to
you
see
tell what year it is for you there?
a long time ago. Yeah.
Any numbers coming to you?
191.
Okay. How old do you feel there?
Strong 30. Strong 30.
Strong 30?
Strong 30.
Do you know what your name is?
10. Tanil.
What is it?
Tanil. Tanil.
Do you feel male or female?
Male.
Okay. Now I want you to imagine a spiritual mirror in your hand. Look into this mirror and tell me, what does your face look like? Describe your features if you can.
Forehead. Um, there's I have one lock in my head.
What do you have on your head? Like a hat?
One lock.
Oh.
Big lock on the side of my head.
What color is your skin? Bronze. And what color is the lady's skin in front of you?
Brown.
Okay. And what do people call you guys? Is there a special name that your people go by? Are known of?
You don't want to be known.
Okay. Very, very, I see. You don't want to be known in this time that you are now, or ever?
Don't want to be known.
Do you know who you are in this space without saying it? Are they able to tell you so that you do know? I mean, I don't have to know, but do you know? I know that when Trevor watches this, I want him to be able to resonate with as much ancestral history as he can. So whatever you can allow him to know in this time, that's beneficial for him.
It's like whatever we're doing, it's just like for us to know it's weird.
Beautiful. Do you feel connected to the stars at all?
I do.
Anyone in particular? Or just all of them?
There's so many.
Do you travel to the other stars?
Come to us.
They come to you? Do you travel? What was that?
They come to us.
Uh-huh. How do they come to you?
Through the star.
Do they come in ships?
Light.
They come in light?
It's like a direct path from the light, from the stars. And it comes to the space me in.
Do they come to the pyramids?
They shoot directly to my room.
Oh. Where's your room at?
In the temple on top of the pyramid.
Are you some type of priest or something? Holy man?
Yeah.
And what do you do? What kind of work do you do? What was that?
I talk to them.
Are you connected to the queen as well? Is she a queen?
Yeah.
And what role do you play there in your village?
They talk to me and I talk to them.
Spiritual talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to go to a time when you're sitting around with everybody talking. Go to a time when you're sitting around talking. Be there now, look around you and tell me, what are you doing and who's there with you? Let me know when you're there.
Same female. She's trying to give me something and I think I'm supposed to give her something, tell somebody.
You're supposed to do what?
I'm supposed to take it and give her something to tell somebody.
To tell somebody that she's trying to give you something?
I have something to give her.
Okay. What are you giving her?
Information.
Go ahead and give her the information and tell me everything that happens as you're going along. What do you see yourself doing? How does the scene play out for you? Are you around a lot of people?
It's just me, her.
It's just about, okay, well then there must be something between you and her that we need to find out. So I want you to take a deep breath and relax. You're doing really good. You're doing really good. I want you to look into her eyes and connect with her and see what messages she has to give you. Just allow the information to flow. Who is she and what does she have to tell you? See if she will allow the connection.
She loves me.
She loves you? Who is she?
Loves me. She's not my wife, though. She's not. She's trying to give me.
She's trying to what? What's happening?
It seems like we were disconnected and she's gifting me something. I won't see her again. But she's important. I know that. She's very important.
She said she loves you.
Loves
And what do you say when she tells you that? How does that make you feel?
me, good, genuine, sincere.
Are you able to give her a hug?
I kissed her.
Beautiful.
We kissed.
Did she give you her name? What do you call her? How do you connect? See if you can find out her name.
Tanel. Typically won't change. It's Tanel.
That's her name? Tanel.
Tanel.
And what's your name? What do you hear her calling you? What does she call you? And how does she say your name? Can you hear her saying your name in your ear?
She just keeps trying to give me something.
And you don't want to take it?
I do want to take it. I just,
Take it. And ask her, what is it? Say hello. Ask her where you are.
she said nowhere.
She said nowhere or no way?
Nowhere.
You're nowhere? What is she trying to give you?
It's, it looks like a crab, but it has like a illuminated heart on the inside of it. It's like brownish, so it's not see-through. But it's like shaped like a crab, and it's illuminating like a glowing heart is inside of it, or maybe a golden apple, or a glowing object inside of the crab.
What is this for?
I want to drink.
Are you going to drink it?
No,
Why not? Is it poison?
no, not close.
You could drink it if you want. Can you even describe what it tastes like?
She's leaving.
She's leaving? Do you want to say bye? Ask her where she's going?
She has to go home.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about her leaving?
I don't.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and close this scene. We're gonna close the scene. Close.
As a crab.
Uh-huh. She left you with the craft?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it?
I did this already. I put it to the side. I didn't do anything, but I just set it there.
What are you supposed to be doing with this?
Drink
Are you waiting for a special occasion to drink it? What happens if you drink this?
it. It'll make me want to.
Huh? What was that?
It'll make me one of them.
Make you want to die?
It'll make me one of them.
Oh, it'll make you one of them? Is that what you said?
Yes, I don't want to be them.
What is one of them? What are they?
Everybody.
What are they?
Uh,
What was that?
Lost.
They're lost. If you drink it, you'll be lost like them.
Yeah.
Are you a holy man that you don't drink?
Yeah.
Is it alcohol?
No.
Is it like the alcohol or a drug or something?
No.
What is it?
It stripped me of my role.
What was that?
Strips me of my role.
And what is your role?
Wisdom.
What is it about it that will strip you from your role?
I be like that.
Is that a bad thing to be like them?
I won't be myself.
Okay. Do you have superpowers?
We all have that.
What is your superpower? What can you do?
Bye.
What makes you you? Do you heal people?
Mind.
You're able to work with the mind?
Mind.
Let's take you back. Let's take you back in time to when you were younger, when you were a little kid. Let's go back in time when you were younger, when you were a little kid. Be there now, you're around your family. Tell me, how is it for you as a child? Is this something that has always been with you, your role? Or were you carefree when you were younger? What was your story like? Let's see if we can get some. Go ahead. Describe
Very free.
everything that you see and sense. Carefree.
Very-
Who do you see around you? Are you with your family or anybody?
I drank. I drank.
You drank it? What happened?
I drank.
You drank it?
I fucked up and drank it somewhere.
How? When you were younger or as you were right there?
Oh, another life.
Oh, in another life you drank it?
Yeah.
Look down at your feet. Can you see your feet?
Different.
What do they look like?
Um.
What do they look like?
Oh.
Long? What color is your feet?
Hair color.
What color? Can you describe it?
Ash.
Say that again.
There's a gold bracelet on my hand. I look
Gold
long.
bracelet.
I look like silver, gray, silver, black. have a lot.
Your skin? Your skin is silver, grayish, black? Okay. And how many toes do you have on your feet?
5. I have spiral markings on my chest.
Uh-huh. Do you feel male or female?
Yeah,
How old do you feel?
younger, 20s, maybe late 20s.
Okay. Beautiful.
I have a marking on my face. It's beautiful, like sun disc on my face
Uh-huh.
and on my body.
What color are your eyes?
Black.
And do you feel like you're on Earth or another planet?
Oh,
Does this feel like Earth? Look
no,
up at the sky. What does the sky look like?
no space,
What was that?
no space.
There's no space? You don't see anything around you yet?
No.
Okay. So you can see yourself, and you said you have a gold bracelet on your ankle. Are you wearing anything special?
Gold, a gold bracelet. Uh, this is big. My wrist.
What about your hair?
Locks on one side of my head.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And look around you. Do you see any landscape around you? Does it seem like daytime or nighttime? You're in space? Night sky and stars? Or planets?
Everything.
Do you feel like you're inside a craft, or are you floating? Well, you have a body, so
Floating.
uh-huh. Where are you floating to? Where are you going? Where does your body feel like it wants to take you?
I see a nebula.
You're going to the nebula?
Yeah,
All right, let's go towards that nebula. Is that where you want to go? Take me on the journey. Where does your body want to take you? What's the next destination for you? What do you feel?
I just like looking at the nebula. I don't want to go.
Look behind you. Where are you? Are you getting ready to go to Earth for your mission? Is this where you were before you were there?
I went through the light, and now I'm in space. I don't know if I feel that.
Where are you headed? Is there a special place you'd like to go in this nebula? Where are you from? Maybe we'll go to your, do you have a home planet?
I see my niece.
You see your niece?
I see my nieces.
What are they wearing?
They smile. I see my son.
You see your son?
Smiling.
Are they on the other side? Are they on the other side?
On the other side of the nebula.
All right. Are they waiting for you there? Let's go to where they are. Let's have a journey. Let's go. Let's have some deep healing, some deep love. Where are you being called to? Are they calling you there? Is there a party waiting for you? What's going on? Let's see what this scene unfolds.
It's bringing me back to my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they are.
What's going on around you? The more you talk, the more clear everything will become for you.
So it's like I'm floating in space. I see those things that are like love that's around. But I have to be in this individual space to serve my duty. And I can't sit with them.
You can't what? Can you speak up a little bit?
I can't sit with them.
You can't sit with them?
No,
Why is that?
it takes me away from my duty.
In this life here?
Always.
Mm. How does that make you feel? What was that?
Alone.
Okay, so you see your son there and your nieces now in your parents' house?
No,
Did they leave? Or are they
I
still?
left.
You left?
Yeah.
Why did you leave? Because you have to work? What's happening? Talk to me. Tell me everything that you're feeling and experiencing.
I'm still floating in space and I'm trying to find some place to land.
Why didn't you stay there with your son and your nieces?
They wanted to bring me home.
They wanted to bring you home?
Yeah.
And do what?
Stay with them.
And you didn't? You left?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go back and take a few minutes to play with them? Time doesn't exist. You can take a moment to do something that you don't usually have time for. Would that be so bad?
Oh, that's great.
Let's see if we can go back just for a moment, you know? You can share with them what you're doing. Let's go back. Let me know when you see them around you. Go back to them.
I'm like hanging on the nebula window and smiling and talking and hugging.
You see them?
Yeah.
What does your son have to say to you? Any messages for you?
He got his finger in his mouth back.
I mean, this feeling is most important. Are your nieces there too?
Yeah.
Do they have anything to say to you? How old are they? There.
They look younger.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell them anything? You want to tell them how you feel about them?
I told them already what I gotta do.
Are they proud of you? Do they support you?
He said they know.
Is your son part of that mission? Is your nieces as well?
Yeah.
What is their mission? What is their job?
I don't love I have.
Say that again a little louder.
They're the only love I have.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you still hugging them?
I'm still at the window.
You don't want to take them. You know, Doctor Who took people in his TARDIS. You can't take them with you?
No,
No, it's not their story.
it's nothing.
How do you feel about this? Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
Do you want to say any last words for them before you continue on?
They know.
Well, we send them love. Send them love on their journey as well. I'd like to send them some love. Do they feel it?
They do.
Beautiful. Well, we're going to let them continue on. We thank them for talking to us. Send them off love and blessings on their journey. Another time where we can take you along to another place and time where you can get your answers for your highest healing. Be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, and feel happening around you.
Feel better. I know
What was that?
I have a journey and a love around can't connect it because I have my purpose and I have to be in my purpose. I have to do something.
Where are you off to now? What's your next mission? Where do you go? Do you have a meeting with the dragons anywhere? Your dragons?
They have my dragon.
Who has your dragons?
Council has dragon.
The council has your dragons? Say that again, like louder.
Motherfuckers got my dragon.
Who's got your dragon?
Fucking dog fuckers.
Let's go get your dragon. Where's your dragon at? Let's see if we can call in Archangel. I've never done this before, but let's see if Archangel Lilith or Archangel Raphael wants to help accompany us, or any other dragons. Let's go see if we can rescue your dragon. Who says we can't? Can we? Tell me where your dragon is. Connect with your dragon. Where's your dragon? I call in my legion of dragons to help and assist us if we are able to. We want to find your dragon so we can release the chains that are binding your dragon down. Where's your dragon? Who took it and where is it?
They took him to, this is why I'm here, they took him to a dark place.
Where? Exactly. Connect to the heart of your dragon. Where do you feel it? Where do you feel it? Remember, you are still connected. Where do you feel it? Like a beacon, it was calling you, and we will find it and we will rescue your dragon. We will remove the shackles from its feet, the chains that are binding it. We call in the archangels and the legion of dragons to surround your dragon wherever it is and shine our light on it with the blue flame and our holy fire around your dragon to release it so that it can be free and come to you. See if you connect to the heart of your dragon. This is the time of the rising of the dragons. We are here to rescue our dragons. If Mother and Father will allow this, we're here. I'm ready. What do you think? Are you able to find your dragon? What was that?
He sees me.
He sees you. Now use all your inner might, your inner self, your inner flame. You are the master. You can do this. Let's find your dragon. Let's free your dragon. So that way you can connect once again. Connect your heart and your mind. We are freeing your dragon. Call upon the Phoenix to come and assist us as well, removing any cords and cables that are binding.
I'm riding it now.
Beautiful. Put your arms around your dragon's neck. What color is your dragon?
Black.
I send your dragon love. Tell me if your dragon feels it. How do you feel? Describe everything that you feel and sense and see.
I'm happy to be riding on my dragon again.
How long has it been?
For a long time.
How long have you been apart?
A long time.
Tell me, how does this feel on your dragon? How does your dragon feel? Connect with your dragon. Let it express to you how it feels.
He's back on the temple.
It's back at the temple.
Yes.
How big is your dragon? Beautiful. Is he connected to any stone? Is he
He's
at
at the top where I sleep. Where I was with Tana.
uh-huh.
He's on top there. He's there. And I'm back.
What color are his eyes?
Red.
His eyes are red. Does he have wings?
He does. It's dope. It's like got spikes on the bottom of him, and then it's like a white, silver, lavender under his wing, and his scales have like sparkles and shit. And it's black, but it got like these beautiful sparkles. It's so relaxed. He's glad to be home.
He's glad to be home. Did he know you were coming to save him?
We've always felt each other. He just needed to know where to find me. They couldn't keep him. He just couldn't find me.
Who had him?
Fuck the
Who?
fuckers, yo.
I know, I know. Who were they exactly? Did reptilians or anybody specific?
They're just that fucking dark council motherfuckers, yo. Fucking hooded motherfuckers, yo.
Is there no way to take them down?
I'm busting their ass. That's why they took my jacket.
I wonder if we're able to do anything energetically to stop them.
I don't want my jacket.
Can we make sure that your dragon stays safe and protected and invisible from now on? Is there anything you can do? Maybe give him a symbol that you put on him or some type of protection to keep you two together so that way you're never separated?
I just lay on it.
What was that?
Nights when I lay on his wing, we're not fighting.
You lay on his wings. I'm going to let you enjoy this. And when you want to, you can express how it makes you feel.
People come.
What was that?
I see people coming. Feron.
Did you say a pharaoh?
His name is Feron.
Say that louder.
His name is Feron.
Fearod?
Feron.
Virod? Is that your dragon's name?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Is he connected with any type of element dragon? What type of dragon is he? What was that? Did you say fire?
The dragon of justice.
Mm-hmm. He's a dragon of justice.
Yeah.
Is he connected with any particular element? Does he shoot fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's cleansing.
Okay. Cleansing. Does
He's
it hurt
love.
you?
He's love.
He is love. Okay.
I love him. He's love.
Does he breathe his fire on you?
Yeah.
What does this do for you?
Cleansing is love. He can't hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Does he protect your village?
We're one. They love me. Yes, they love me. He got my back. I got his.
And how does your girl Tanel, what's her name? Tanil? How does she feel about you bringing your dragon back?
I haven't seen her yet.
Oh.
Oh shit.
What happened?
She gave me a dragon.
What was that?
She gave me a dragon's heart. As I was in the crowd. She gave me a dragon's heart.
Why did she do that?
She left the dragon.
What happened?
She left the dragon.
She left her dragon?
She gave up the dragon.
Oh, she gave up a dragon? So was she like a dragon slayer?
That's why she left.
Was she trying to get you to give up your dragon?
That's why I couldn't leave with her. They took my dragon.
They took your dragon to try to get you to turn?
Yeah.
But they didn't know you have friends on the other side. We weren't going to allow that. Now you have your dragon back? Is your dragon safe?
I don't trust him.
I wouldn't either. What do? Do you leave the village with your dragon?
Yeah.
Where do you go?
I have to reestablish.
Are a lot of people slaying dragons at this time?
I'm the only dragon.
You have the only dragon left?
Yeah.
Are you have the last dragon?
Yeah.
Oh no. Your dragon wasn't able to leave this dimension and go to a higher dimension?
They turned on him.
They turned on him? What do you mean by that? You're doing really good. The more you talk, the more information will flow. What's the story?
Nobody could keep going. It's a long battle. Wow, one they gave up.
So you and your dragon are safe now, somewhere new?
I had to reestablish.
Where did you go to? Take me along the journey and tell me where you go.
We were heading trust. We were going for the last battle. Everybody turned. Yeah.
Can you say that louder?
They betrayed me and Feron. And everybody left me. So many of them.
Everybody left you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you're at the village by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. Okay. So let's move forward. Let's move forward now. Now that we got the backstory, let's move forward. You've been able to rescue your dragon. You guys are now connected. You might have had some heartbreak. Was there heartbreak there when you had to leave?
She's a bitch.
Sounds like it. Yo. Oh my gosh. Wild. Yeah. So you didn't have no heartbreak. You were okay?
I loved her.
You loved her. Was there any chords that were there, or contracts that were there that we need to break?
That's why I couldn't drink from her, because she's fucking mischievous.
Mm.
Sorry.
Did she have like blood in there? Was she trying to give you wine? But was it like?
She was giving me her dragon's heart.
What did that mean to her? To give that to you? What was she trying? What was her statement? What was she trying to say? Or I can take you deeper if you need to go a little deeper. How do you feel? Do you feel like you're there?
Present.
Do you see anything around you?
Feron blowing fire into my hand.
Your dragon is blowing fire into your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Describe everything that you see. Is it daytime, nighttime? What's happening?
It's daytime. By where I was sitting on that bed of leaves.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Does Feron have any messages for you?
He's giving me what I need. It's a good relationship. We work together.
Beautiful. Can you tell what where you are, what lands you're on? Is there a location to this, a name to this location where you are?
It's giving me Central American vibes.
Central America? Okay.
It's giving me Quaxicodo, Chichen Itza, or Tulum vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Chichen Itza.
Is that what you resonate with?
Juntana niche, yes.
Okay. Beautiful. Is there a year that's coming to you? Is there Earth years that you go by there? Or is this another planet? Well, it's Earth, but is it like another parallel? Or is it the 3D? Or, well, no, it wouldn't be 3D because you're with your dragons. So I guess my question would be, is this pre-Atlantis or after Atlantis? Can you pinpoint the time? Does that help?
Pre-Atlantis.
Pre-Atlantis, okay. There we go.
Atlantis is industrial, mechanized. I feel like that's what Tanil left me for.
She went to Atlantis?
That's what she left me for. Put down the dragon and come to Atlantis in society.
Was there a lot going on in Atlantis?
It's fun. There was no order.
No order?
There's no order. There's technology, but no order.
Mm-hmm. Was this organic technology? Crystal?
Advanced.
Crystalline?
Very, very advanced.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like, in Italy, like in the mountains where it's beautiful and there's houses next to houses going up a mountain, but it's all houses.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that.
Oh. Was Atlantis floating in the sky?
No, it's on water, on a bay.
Mm-hmm.
It's on water.
Is it man-made?
Yes.
Mm. And what about Lemuria?
They're species of beast.
On
They
Lemuria?
like the bay. They like the bay.
What's that?
They like the Bay of Atlantis.
Uh-huh.
but they look like white furry monsters.
Who looks like white furry monsters?
The Lumerians.
Oh, really? Are they benevolent?
They want to mix with everybody else, but when they come to, they don't know how to. It's different. They want the connectivity and relate to humanity, but they can't because of their physical looks.
People are afraid of them?
Yes, and they want to just blend in as they have good hearts. They want to just blend in, but they can't.
Do they look like the Yetis, like Bigfoot type people?
Yes, they look like a Yeti with blue eyes and white fur and a fin. They're good underwater.
Do they have tails?
No, but they do have a fin on their back.
Oh. Do you know where they came from in the stars? Do you know where they come from?
No,
Okay. So what do you do? Do you just stay here at your temple, or do you eventually, you and your dragon, travel off somewhere else?
for some reason, home seems important.
Okay. Being there, being at home, or heading
Home
to
seems important. There's a mission to start home first.
okay.
Wow, home is important.
So do you need to go home? Should we go there? What's going on there?
It's where my temple is, where my people are.
Are they calling you?
No,
You're just ready to start the next mission now that you got your dragon back?
yes.
All right, let's take me on the ride. Let's see what happens. What do you do? What do you accomplish from this point?
Go to those that betrayed me.
What do you do? What do you do?
Heal people.
You take a few people out?
Have to heal people.
Oh, you heal people. Okay, good. So you go to the people that betray you and you have to heal them?
Yes.
So you're very forgiving?
Very.
Okay, beautiful. So you don't have no heaviness in your heart?
I'm not even mad at Tanil.
Okay. And how does that sit with you? How does it keep you on your mission?
I still feel like I need to heal her. Somehow I need to reach her. She's connected to something.
What is she connected to?
The council that stole my dragon.
Oh,
She sees her beauty and gets more recognition from them. They offer her more than I offer.
and that's more important to her?
Yes.
So her heart is not pure?
Can't touch her heart.
You can't touch her heart?
I can't judge her heart.
Oh, you can't judge her heart. Okay. So she just made her choice and you're just accepting it. You're not upset about it, but you feel like you need to heal her?
Now that I have my dragon and I know who she is, I can only be just an area of healing. I know that she's accepted where she is, and I'm okay with that.
What could you do to possibly help her get out of this feeling? Is this something that overcame her? I know that during that time there was the darkness seeped in and got into people's hearts, and this is one way because, they wanted wealth or greed. I don't know what you would call it, but it seems to me like this is how it got in. Is there anything you can do while you're...
Let her pet Feron. Feron like
Can you hear me?
yes.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me? Can
Is
you
there...
hear me?
Yes. I was asked. Yes, I can hear you.
It was let her pet Feron because Feron liked her and she liked Feron.
Uh-huh. And that's the way that will heal her?
Yeah.
So do you let her do that?
That's what I'm doing.
Right now?
Yeah.
Can you see her petting him? What does she look like? And tell me what's happening.
She respects him and honors him. She honors his magic, his beauty, and his dominance and his strength.
Do you help her? Are you able to save her? Are you able to help her?
No.
Why not? Didn't work? Or it did? A little bit.
I can't trust her.
You just can't trust her? You can't allow yourself to trust her?
Love her, I can't trust her.
So let's do something. Let's fast forward. Tell me what happens. Fast forward to the last day of her life. The last day of her life. Are you there with her?
I'm always with her. Energetically, mystically, magically, I'm always with her.
What happened to her? How old did she live to be?
She's old and dark.
The darkness consumed her?
Yes.
Mm. Did she die alone?
People followed her. The people that were against what I stood for.
Uh-huh. How did she die?
Self-inflicted, her own traumas, and the council consumed her, and that brings illness.
Mm. Are you able to send her some love and help her energetically?
Absolutely.
Let's do that now. Let's send her some love. Let's use the fire on her. Or what would you like to use for her?
I'm gonna send holy fire to her.
Okay.
And repair that relationship to that old relationship and how it's transferred into its new self.
Beautiful.
These lines, and I'm gonna just send her this beautiful energy as she continues to go through, and there be healing there.
Beautiful. And tell me, how does that look on her?
She's angry I didn't come along.
What do you want to say to her?
I love you. I love you.
What did she say?
Fuck you.
She tells you that in her last, after you sent her healing?
Yeah, because I turned away from her.
Well, you could only do so much. Long as you said what you had to say. Any last things you want to do in this moment?
I'm fine with sending love to that energy to where that it would no longer cipher or turn around to where it can't come back anymore. I found my dragon and you can't come back anymore. With offering, and there be no connection that we can have. I'm glad that we had it, yo. And it was beautiful flying with you. It was beautiful having these dope experiences and shit. But we're on different paths, and what you obtain, I hope that you find peace and ease and comfort in it. In every cycle, but we no longer have an attachment.
Beautiful. All right.
That's for me and Feron. That's for me and Feron. Because he was hurt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Are you ready to close the scene and let her go on? We're going to close the scene and allow her to go on her way. Is this a good time to connect with your higher self?
Beautiful time. I feel like I've gone into that higher self point. You know what I mean? I feel higher
Beautiful.
self point. I feel completed to where I can identify
what the issue and the war and the battle was. Like, and I know what that, oh my goodness, I know what that battle was. You know,
what was the battle? Dark and light?
I mean, it ultimately ended up coming and dealing with betrayal mostly. That dark council energy were likely the same energies that betrayed me to keep them captive, to keep me in the position of feeling alone and being captive. And I resolved that. Like I get it. That dark council, the people that were holding them down, that we rode around. I flew around with them too, and they were the ones that bailed on me and would kill their dragons if necessary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Are there any other dragons that need to be rescued?
I do feel so, but I think it's the restoring thing is teaching people how to ride dragons again. Teaching people, you know, what it takes to ride a dragon. Teaching people to understand that fire. You know, being present and saying, look, the land and the culture can be restored. You know what I'm saying? Like it can be restored.
Yes, absolutely.
You know? Yeah, being in that place. That's the
beautiful.
Way. That's
all right,
way,
so
yo.
I want to. Yeah, you feel good about that? You got your message from
good,
that?
Yeah. I feel
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. I hear you very well, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you to do a couple things and relax. Can you hear me?
I can.
And at this time, I want to ask if I can speak to the higher self of Trevor.
Yes.
Will the higher self allow a connection? Beautiful. Yes. Am I speaking to the higher self now?
Yeah.
I love, honor, and respect you. Do you have a name that you go by, higher self? Is there a name I can call you? I know Trevor would appreciate it. I know he's been dying to. Feron with a T?
Yes.
Does that
I don't know. I don't know. Why does Teron and Feron fucking, it's weird.
All right, at this time, I'm going to ask the ego to slowly step to the side and let Trevor step to the side. At this time, I'm just going to connect to the higher self. We're going to allow the higher self to come through and speak and have a clear connection. So if I say Teron, am I speaking to Teron now?
Yes.
Beautiful. I love, honor, and respect you. Teron, can I ask you, are you an archangel?
We're all angels.
Beautiful. Can I ask you a few questions about Trevor's experience? I know that you hold the keys and the answers to all of his questions. Do you mind if I ask a few questions?
Sure.
Beautiful. Can you tell me why you took him to his resting area, this place where we seem to go back to. Can you tell him about this area and why you took him there?
It's his campsite.
That's his campsite? Where was this location? He says he felt Central America. Is this true?
Yeah. There's many places, many campsites.
Beautiful. Can you tell him what he was, say that again?
Many campsites.
There's many places in the campsite? Okay. What are these campsites for?
These are places we've restored in peace. Culture. Family unit. No government.
Beautiful. What year was this? He said he heard 191.
191.
Was that true?
Yes. 191.
And was this before the fall of Atlantis?
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
He came with the elders.
Can you tell him about what was that? He came with the elders?
Yes.
Are the elders the ones that I know he wants to understand this for his highest healing?
No, somebody was jealous. There was somebody that was jealous. It wasn't the elders, but there was an elder that was jealous.
Jealous of what?
Chaos. Be an extension of the light council.
Jealousy. Is that how the darkness got in?
Yes.
So the darkness got in through jealousy?
Yes. Wanting to rule.
And this took down the High Council?
Yes. Betrayal.
Betrayal. And what about the woman there? Who was she?
It seems like now his wife.
It was his wife?
Seems like that's where she goes. Now his wife.
Oh. Was he a king? Were they royalty?
Yes.
What was his name? His name there. Is this something he can look up?
Jeez.
Is he not to know at this time? What is it? What is it?
Old, yo, like it's like this little inky wars shit is coming up, and I'm like, look, man, that's heavy, yo. It's heavy.
You got this. You wouldn't be a dragon rider if you didn't have this.
I mean, I went on my mission, yo, to be shitted on in the mission. It's like it's not really about the fucking mission. It's about the satisfaction of doing fucking human shit.
Yes, the earth is a school, and many of us forget. When we get here, we forget. And when the darkness comes in, it's really hard to be pulled out of it. But we are in the times now where we're able to transform that with the fire. And you are reconnected with the dragon. So now you have your powers back with your dragon. You guys have you're unstoppable. So, you know, sometimes there's good days, sometimes there's bad days. The darkness won't always win. It's all an illusion.
They don't win. They fucked
Right.
up. Let me get my dragon back right now, too.
Maybe your dragon wants to have babies. Do you ever thought about giving your dragon another dragon?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could do this.
Mm-hmm.
Who says you can't? Got to multiply.
I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Ask your dragon what kind of woman
it,
does
it,
he
it
want.
it was very clear to restore. We had to restore this shit. So it's very clear.
Absolutely. You've got to hatch those eggs. Bring in, there's dragons of every size, every kind, every little tiny dragon.
Feron's a big, he was tiny when like not.
He was tiny and he got big.
When,
Can't hear you. Oh, you turned your mic off, I think. Is your mic on? Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I'm sorry, like he got humongous when he got back home. He wasn't small when he got there, but he was smaller, I guess, because of the captivity. And then when he got on top of my resting place, he was friggin' humongous. Humongous, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love it.
Beautiful.
I love it. I'm very thankful. Like, you know, even the stuff that I feel like they've done and gone against me with, it's like, look, that shit is old. I'm good. Y'all stay over there. I'm gonna stay on code, and we're gonna rebirth the planet straight.
So, Teron, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
Is Trevor supposed to do grid work?
absolutely.
Do you recommend him doing aura regressions?
Yes, and that's what he's doing right now. He's cleaning up areas and the aura field, and I've been on code. We've been on code, but I get why there's been conflict because of opposition. They don't want to see him win. In that divine self, they don't want to see him win. They didn't want to see him win then. They damn sure don't want to see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you another question. Thank you. I wanted to know about the white furry people, the Yeti, the blue eyes. Who were they?
The they're like Lumerians, G. They swim good. Even being furry, they swim really good. And they want to be accepted and walk amongst us, but they can't walk amongst us because they don't have like a human genome in a sense. You know what I'm saying? They don't have our makeup. And they want to sit amongst us, and they can't sit amongst us because we kind of look at them like, oh yeah, you guys are cool as shit. You got great energy, magical, but you look like a fucking white Yeti.
What do they have against that? Is there no, I mean, there's dragons. What's wrong with the Yetis?
They killed dragons.
The Yetis kill dragons, or?
No, I'm saying humanity would kill off the dragon because they would see the superior. This is what humanity does. Oh, we just want to do this human shit, but y'all fucking up with us just doing human joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, your physical makeup alone is fucking with us. So we'd have to say different outside of us, another planet, superior in areas, because they are wise in their technological selves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But they were shunned because they just didn't identify. And that's where a lot of this behavior pattern comes from that we live with current day.
Mm-hmm. See that. Were the Lumerians the one that took down Atlantis?
I didn't get that. I think everybody took down Atlantis because we didn't take advantage of the beauty of Atlantis being technological, loving in areas. They didn't want the dragons to be able to roam because it's that we saw coming into a power struggle. Who's gonna run it? Who can ride a dragon? You got to get the dragons out of here because they have this mystical fire. We can't let the Lumerians run it because they're too tech savvy. And they love nature and they do their thing and they're trying to come and party with us here. We don't want Lumerian penis or Lumerian vagina or whatever because we're different.
That's so weird.
It's weird, but that. Sorry. it's weird, but right? We can't commingle. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get the fuck out of here. We got this event. We got the technology. We got, you know what I'm saying, what we need, the wisdom and the teachings. We have the battle systems and all of that. We can weaponize ourselves however we weaponize ourselves, but we don't need this shit. We just want to do this. We don't want to do this God shit no more. We don't want to do this mystical shit no more. We just want to be and do the physical shit.
Yes. Let me ask a question. Anybody from the Dark Council in Trevor's life now?
Yes. And I'm hugging them.
Do you know who they are? Can you see their faces? without having to say who they are?
Yes. Yes.
Well, let's send them love.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
send them love right now. Let's send all these faces that we see love.
I say, yo.
In whichever form you would like,
Love.
whatever you want to do.
Love. Not in competition with you, brother. Love. Not in competition with you. It's love. I'm not in competition with you.
So can you tell him who his galactic soul family is?
He was one of the motherfuckers on the goddamn dragon. This motherfucker started damn fire with his hands damn near. But he doesn't want to hold on to the society. He wants to hold on to this physical shit. And then try to speak wisdom to me, even through the physical self, telling me about what I do. He's present. Very good friend, too. He's present.
Now you know.
And I analyzed that shit yesterday. But this makes a lot of sense. He would look at the woman or whoever, whatever feminine attachment that I have. He would look at that and, you know, he has his eyes on it. And while I don't even talk about it and shit, you know what I mean?
Right. Eyes on the prize.
Weird, man. It's weird.
Trevor said that he had a dream, I think you said, about his ancestors singing to him or singing for him, singing to me. Was that what you showed him with the markings on his face and him being there with the dragon? Was that what he saw? Do you know what I'm talking about?
There was no dragon, but he was in place and they were honoring him.
Same place?
Same place.
Does he go to this place a lot in his dreams?
He should go more.
Okay. If he sets the intention before he goes to sleep, will he go there?
He's there every night. He should go more.
Oh, he should go more. Okay. Well, maybe higher self, you can encourage him to do that. Use some persuasion.
He'll go.
Okay. I know he says he doesn't like, I think he said he doesn't like remembering his dreams. He hears people's transitioning. Can you tell him about this? He's about talking to people before they cross over the rainbow bridge. Does he play a special role for these people?
You learn how to shut up. It's the times that we're in to where it's about finding the collective and restoring what our purposes are. We can't be here for everybody. We're here for everybody, but we can't be here for everybody because everybody's not ready. But we're here for everybody. And when they're ready, they'll come. He's been hurt through the rejection and the rebellion and all of those things that have taken place that hurt him. Dragon taken away. Having to find solace in being alone with many around. And he's in his oneness. Now it's time for people to come back to him, to accept his wisdom, to accept the work he's done with this self to restore what his mission is.
Did you bring him to do Reiki?
We all did. We knew Trevor. Trevor didn't know Trevor.
Are his ancestors always with him?
Always said, hundreds of us. It's going to come through him too. We got him. He needs to know that.
What the most recent or most important, which one ever you think he should connect with? Because I know it's important at this time for us to connect with our star soul families. So I don't think it would hurt to let him know anything, right? I know we're always so secretive. Is he ready to know this?
We show him every day.
I feel like he can.
He knows where to look every day. Every night he goes outside, he sees the Star family. He sees us every time. He asks, we show him.
Is this connected to the three sisters?
He needs to connect to the three sisters. Three sisters is why a lot of this energy is going through our family right now. I feel I'm meeting them.
Where are they from?
Atlantis.
Do they have names? What are their names?
Beth. It's weird. I have a Beth. Maybe Boss. Meredith is weird. I can't even. That can't even be a thing. Meredith.
Meredith?
Yes.
Is she the Beth? Is that different person?
No, different.
Beth, Ba, and Meredith? Ba?
Beth, Boss, and
Boss?
Beth is the same.
Okay.
Meredith is another.
Okay.
I just see two.
Uh-huh. And what do they look like? Can you describe what they look like?
They went to the other side too.
Hmm. They fell to the darkness in Atlantis?
But love, I'm bringing them out. We're bringing them out. We're working together collectively. We're bringing them out, their energies, and cutting those ties to where they get the cleansing. We are giving the cleansing. They're no longer the attachment. They're now attached to us. Mm. Mm.
Beautiful. You still didn't say what star family he's connected to. Pleiades, Sirius, Arcturian.
Sirius has always been the feel, but it's a blend. It's more.
Yes, I know that there's many there, but what would you say the most recent incarnation would he be connected to?
Sirius.
Sirius? Okay.
Which makes sense why he's a water baby. With the Nomo and the relationships to the preservation of life and the extension of wisdom and how it goes along with people understand and living culturally amongst each other, secrecy, energy, and healing in the systems of stars.
Beautiful. Can you tell him why his father's side had orange eyes and his mother's side had blue-green eyes? Is there something there?
They're all healers. And they just lost their way.
What's the significance behind the eye color?
Tribalism and genes, what we came through.
What was that?
Tribalism and what we came through.
Mm-hmm. Is he connected to any indigenous people here in Americas, his family, or do they go back to South America?
Definitely rooted here. Much of what he's come through is through here.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long history from those elders and experiences that have taken place, many wars, a lot of heartache, broken family struggles, trying to maintain identity. Much, 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 much.
Can we send healing bubbles of love light around all his family members on both sides?
And those ancestors that are waiting to reconnect with him as well.
Yes, let's do that now. All his ancestors, his family members on both sides of the family. I'd like to go ahead and send healing bubbles of love and protection, and whatever you want to do to add your own healing to them as well. How does that look for them?
It's more love.
Do they receive it well?
They did receive it well, yes.
Okay. Are there any portals that we need to close on his family's land where he's staying? Do we need to close any portals?
No, he does that very well.
Okay.
He does that well.
Okay, beautiful. What else would you like to tell him? I know he doesn't really have any more questions, and I could probably think of 100 more, but what would you really like to tell him? Because I know he's going to appreciate hearing this from you. I know he's very intuitive and very psychic. Do we have a telepathic connection?
Yes.
Who were we in past lives? Do we have any connection?
Tote no set.
What was that?
Tote no set.
And no set? Who's that?
Or set.
Austin.
A-U-S-E-T.
Okay. Was Thoth the son of Isis?
No.
Who was his mother?
Tote is a guide that assisted Nephthys and Aset hiding after A.U.R.A was in war with Set, Seti.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I lost you for a second. Thoth was who?
Thoth is a guide, a magical guide and assistant with Aset and Nephthys hiding.
Okay. And what's my connection with you there?
Communion, collective magic.
Was this during the time of Atlantis?
Before.
Before.
Great War.
Before the Great War?
The Great War.
What was the Great War?
Dominance, the first rule of dominance.
And where did this war take place? On Earth all over?
All over. We weren't separated then. Magic wasn't distant. Other realms and other dimensions weren't disconnected. We were all one. But somebody had to rule when we do the physical shield.
I see. Okay. So we work together? Beautiful. So are we meant to work together again?
Yes.
And is he supposed to be doing retreats?
Yes.
Beautiful. Is there any way you can have him connect with Thoth now? Maybe just have him connect back with that energy so he can, I don't know, be activated or whatever he needs to get from that connection. I would love to be able to assist him the most that I can. And I know you as a higher self knows what's best for him. Maybe there's some downloads he needs. I know he wants to have a better connection with his ascended connections, you know, masters. We are all on some level ascended masters. So I would love for him to have that connection nice and clear. Can you allow that connection?
It says, know what's around, stay in purpose. The only way to find out and reconnect and restore everything is inside.
Beautiful. Anything else you would like to tell him about his purpose and his mission? I know he feels like he should be doing Reiki on the road. Did you tell him to do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. I'd like to be able to do a body scan on him today, but before we do that, I just want to know if there's anything else you want to tell him.
No.
All right. Are we able to do a body scan at this time?
Yes.
All right. Is there any archangels you'd like to work with in particular? Or anybody that you would like, any ascended master, anyone you'd like to help you assist, maybe even your dragon? I know I usually call upon Archangel Michael or Ganesh, or is there anyone in particular you'd like to connect with?
To assist him in his Reiki as he connects normally and Peru.
Mm-hmm. Is there someone you want to call upon to help with this body scan?
Grandma.
You want to call in your grandma?
Bertha and Maggie.
Okay, let's call upon your grandmother and see if she will step in and help and assist today. Let me know if you see her.
My aunt's coming through.
Your aunt is coming?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on the property. My aunt's coming through.
All right. Higher self, I'd like for you to scan. Let's start his body scan from the top of his crown. We're going to work our way down, start with the crown chakra. Can you tell me if you see any spots, any cords, cables, or hooks, or anything, any entities? Scan him really well. Scan his crown. We're looking for anything that needs to be removed. Let me know if you see anything. Looking for boxes, nanotechnology, implants, reptilians, entity attachments, or is it glowing nice and goldly?
Everything is fine.
Beautiful. He's doing his work?
Yes.
What about his third eye? Is his third eye glowing nice and bright?
There's a rectangle right in front of it.
Beautiful. The rectangle, good symbol for him?
Nice, beautiful, purple, iridescent. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. And what about his throat chakra?
Well,
How does it look?
balanced.
Looks good. No entity attachments, no nothing.
He's been working on communication within himself.
So he's good. What about his heart chakra?
Loving space.
And I know we have two hearts. His energetic heart beaming good as well.
And absolutely the inner heart, the body within the side, the body. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Moving down to his solar plexus. How is that looking?
Free, comfortable, assured.
Okay. Beautiful. Sacral.
Balanced and creative.
Okay. Everything good?
All
All
good.
go? What about the root chakra?
Comfortable. There's a slight imbalance when it comes to the root chakra just because of the family, but he's secure in it. So that's just conditions, which is a fine thing because the heart stabilizes.
Do we need to send any love to the root chakra?
No, we sent love to his family.
Oh, right. Beautiful. Okay. So it's
It's a beautiful scan.
or we need to do it again. What about his feet and his hands? Are those clear as well?
Very clear.
Looks good.
Yes, sir.
His DNA, how's his DNA?
The body is good.
Does he need to be age regressed?
No, he's in this view.
I know he looks 18. He looks very young.
So Batala.
What was that?
So Batala.
What does that mean?
He's the designer.
He's the designer? Beautiful. Is there any contracts that we need to dissolve that are holding him back anywhere? I know he wants to create abundance in his life, and he just doesn't understand why he can't have the abundance. Is there anything you can say about this? And can we do something about that?
It just requires consistency. He's serving his purpose, redefining what reality is, and it's on its way. It's already here.
He just has to accept it. I know he is very grateful.
Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. I came present back into that. I started zoning and pulling out. You know what I'm saying?
You're okay. You're okay.
I started coming back.
Is this a good time to stop?
Yeah.
Okay. Higher self, before you, if you're still there, is there any last words you have to say to me? If you're still present, like snap your fingers, you are back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Drink some water if you have some.
Oh man, I swear I had to leave my cousin's place like right now and go back to the freaking house. I have an appetite like no other, and I just feel.
How do you feel?
So refreshed, and my body's purging. Let me step out and use the bathroom.
Yes, do what you got to do. Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to call me back in a few minutes, or you just need a few minutes?
Nah, I only need let me just get a few seconds. I'll be
all right. I'm gonna use the restroom too. I'll be back in like 3. I'm back.
Awesome. I'm here. I'm here. That was amazing.
Thank you. I'm glad you had an amazing experience. You were wide awake, yo. And do you remember
Yo,
everything?
no. And it was wild because there was a point to where like I was trying to come out, but I was like, yo, I'm at like my inner conscious mind, like Trevor went to the back, and it was like there was points to where I was trying to drive, but I couldn't.
Oh no.
No, that's a fine. It was fine. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like recording.
I text you like, don't drive.
Right. And like I was recording. It's like I wanted when I say drive, I wanted to be in control of like mind and shit. But I could
Yes.
see like clarity, like that clarity, that higher self clarity is important in this phase, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna have to watch this back because I can't remember really what the fuck was you were talking about.
You were somnambulist. I got you to such a deep level. You were talking to me just like you are now. Eyes wide open, looking around. You see how hypnosis is? It's totally relaxing. You're just like talking to somebody. People around you are walking by probably and don't realize. Are you in a place where people are walking around?
I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was talking about.
Your dragon.
I remember that.
Your beautiful dragon that we rescued.
What did we talk about after that?
Let's see. After that, we were talking about your counsel and people that betrayed you, the dark ones. You're talking about that part? Or the last thing we were just talking before I brought you back?
I'm gonna have to watch back. I think I'm gonna have to like watch that segment.
Wow, that's so wild. You're so deep.
There was a time like I had like popped out. Like I remember popping out. But then I lost that shit and I don't know what I was talking about.
Wow, that's wild. So did I do a good job for you?
Phenomenal. Yo, like, thank you, yo. Thank you, yo.
Did you accomplish what you wanted
idea.
to accomplish? Did you? Was that your?
So motherfucking I get what the energies are now. I get what I'm combating. I get what I'm combating. And so my dragon coming in place and us being amongst each other, I remember my dragon blowing fire into my hand. I remember that.
Cleansing you.
And increasing my power because I'm stronger with my dragon. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I remember that.
Remember his name?
Feron, for sure. And Teron, where the fuck did that come from?
That's your higher self's name. So that's what your name is, your true name. That's your higher self is you. Your higher self is you. At the most highest level, it's your higher self. So why is your name Trevor, right?
Right.
It's very similar. Coincidences? There is no coincidence.
And I was like, okay, Feron, weird. And then that shit just went blank.
Mm. They didn't say, they said you were connected to, that your most recent connection would be Sirius. Do you remember that?
Yeah. And then the water.
Because Sirius is a water planet. It's a water beings. What color was your skin? Like a silver gray?
Yo, I didn't even see a body, yo. Now, you talking about prior? My shit did look like it was watery from earlier, yo. When I start talking about that grayish, silverish black color.
Oh, right.
It did look like the color of a Dogon mask.
Really?
Yeah, like if you look at the color of the Dogon mask, where it has like it's brown, black, but it's got like an ashy, silverish, platinum type of look. It looks like that color.
Is that why you got that silver, that white around your mouth? The silver.
That's that. Yeah, and that Obatala shit, yo. The white cloth. Yo.
The white cloth, was it linen? Because
No,
linen's supposed to be the highest.
Obatala is but Obatala is a representation of the white cloth.
Oh, I see.
White beard, white hair.
Oh, right, right. Yes, yes, absolutely. Yeah, I see that. Sorry, it's a bit dark over here.
Wow.
Yes. Another successful session, I'd like to say.
Yeah, that was fire, yo. I think I need a nap.
Now do you see where I be at, where I be at on this level of like what I do and why it's so like wild for me, why I love it? It's because this is what I can do for people.
How did you feel during it? Did you feel like holy fire energy as you was in it? Like, how did that feel?
I felt like I was definitely using it a lot. I felt like it was a session where we were using it, and that's why I thought to take the chains off the dragon to use the fire. And I think it was when I mentioned that there was, I think, a release when I got to that point. I don't know if that's when the release was, when your dragon came to you, but yeah, I was definitely using it. I don't know. I'm trying to find like the people who are ready to do this. I feel strongly about your voice.
I'm so ready. Like the footwork, like the footwork is like so normal for me to do. You know what I mean? Like I do these aura cleansings. I do Reiki, but I do aura cleansings, and they kind of run hand in hand. And I found my own presence and abilities in it, assisting people, and it's just fucking phenomenal, yo.
Yes. But we all have our special gifts that we have to bring to the table. It's not all on one person.
Yeah, right? And I do know, like I'm on code, I'm on mission, and I haven't like stopped that shit, and even being told specifically what to do, and I say, okay, I'm gonna do that, and I stand on that. But now I know why. It's like I'm an advocate for it so heavily because it's an old mission. And I said, hey, we got to go clean up. And those around me was like, fuck that cleaning up shit, nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck that cleaning up shit. You know what I mean? We ain't with that cleaning up shit no more. And that's why it is the way it is right now. Fuck that clean up shit. And I'm on it. Like nothing's gonna stop me from doing this shit. And I have my dragon back with me energetically now. So I say even more open roads You know what I mean? Like the roads are opening, you know what I mean? Or the roads are open for this to happen. But now I have this fire along with me. I got my dragon with me, and it's not to argue. I'm not just using the fire like united. You know what I mean? And to have to go deep there to so we could find each other is fucking dope. And then to see the people, like, I mean, when I tell you nobody was there, and I never feel alone. Like, I don't give a fuck. Everything that I'm doing, I'm always secure in what I do. Like, I'm always secure in what I do. I never feel that level of loneliness. And to feel it and say, yo, nobody's here. And then to get Feron and him bring me back to where we were, and I could lay and relax and look up at him, open his wings and grow and blow his fire, and look out in the courtyard and see people start coming out and looking like, yo, they're back. And that feeling of like, I'm no longer alone in that place. Like, people came out, you know, just saying like the land is restored, the property is restored, the goal and the mission is restored. Like, we stood by you. I could, like, as I'm thinking about it through the storyline, they're like, damn, they got Feron. Yo, Teron was defeated by his clique. They turned their back on him. We gotta go because they'll come and take us and bring us into this new world. So we're gonna disappear from this new and then hide. And then to see that order is back in place. And it could have been, you know, it could have easily just been me and Feron, you know, at the pyramids and shit. It could have easily just been us, like, yo, we're there, and I lay on them. But as I'm laying on them, my damn daughter coming out like, yo, they're my best friend, my siblings, because it's about wives. It's not about
everybody around you.
Yeah, I'm like,
we're surrounded by the ones that we love, and then they betray us.
Correct. And I get it now.
Yeah. You see how history repeats itself?
I do. And so now I'm like, you know what? I've been on a mission, and it's not even like I need to go harder. It's just like I feel like because I have this dragon energy, but my dragon is there, but I love the idea that people came out. So it gives me an idea saying when you are in completion, they come. They come because they're like, yo, you're our protector. Like, I literally had somebody tell me maybe 2-3 weeks ago, thank you for being my spiritual bodyguard.
Yo, that's pretty deep.
But I cleansed up her enemy unwillingly, not even knowing. I cleaned up her enemy, and I gave her a cleansing on an aura level, and not knowing. But then she's like, yo, let me tell you this shit. You know what I mean? Like, weeks later. And I was like, damn, how the fuck I end up with this chick? But she was sent as a spy spiritually. Like, I'm in spiritual warfare. I don't even know that I'm fucking in. You know what I mean? So I get it now. And I'm going to stay on this place. I do Reiki. I do hands-on shit. I do aura cleansing. I do energy cleansing. I've done exorcism, if people want to call it that shit, when they're energies that are attached to people. So I stay on my shit, yo. Word. Blessings to the family, though. Thank you so much. Like, big, big blessings to the family, yo. For real.
I was like, I kind of felt like, oh, he was like, no. I was like, no, something told me to say something to you the day before. I was like, why? They're like, just say it. So I said, okay. And then I said it. And then today, that was like the first thing on your mind. I was like, oh, yes, we need to do this. There's a reason for this. So
I listened. I listened. I said, yo, this is how today got to go. And then it's funny the shit that I had to do, they were like, "Oh, can't do it today."
Sorry, my baby just
They
came.
was,
Let her have a couple
nah,
of
it's
bites.
fine. So we can let you get to the family, but they said we can't do it today. And I was like, so I was supposed to morph doing class for me to have this experience, which is the most beautiful thing that I like. I needed that. Yo, please get to the family, kiss, hug, and all that shit. You're fucking